Okay, the first one is super interesting, especially for someone like me. My boys are 11 and 8. They're online, they game, they watch YouTube, and a lot of times they come up with some of these websites that I've never even heard of, and I feel like these change so quickly.
Right. Courtney, in 2016, there were about 10 connected devices per household, and now by 2020, that number is going to be closer to 50 devices. So if it feels like all of a sudden you're having trouble keeping up, you're right. It's expanding rapidly because of all of these different connections. So the first app is called Nanny. It's actually a desktop app that you can then manage from your phone. And what's really nice about it is it's an all-in-one security management. You know, gone are the days of, put the TV on parent control and you're done. You can manage specific devices with things like adult controls, pornography controls, things like that. You can also put a curfew on it, which is really nice.
So it's going to stop them from getting online.
Right. So and late at night, after you put them to bed, if they're, maybe staying up late playing video games, you can just put a curfew on their devices.
And this does have a cost to it.
Yep, it's $54.99 a year, so it is an investment. But if you find that you're, in a larger household where you're just having to manage a lot of devices and you don't want to be overthinking it, then it comes out to not too much per month.
Absolutely. I think it's worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, let's talk about the next one. This is Bark.
Yeah. So with some, you'll have some websites that are, controversial, but then you've got other websites like YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that that's actually really mainstream. And so Bark will monitor how your child is interacting with those websites, and it'll actually monitor the language that they're using. And then it can kind of raise red flags if perhaps there's some language that you as the parent need to be aware of. Bark says on their website that they're responsible for saving over 20 lives by monitoring what children have been ideating online and be able to alert the parents about it.
And I think what you said at the top of the segment is very important. So many connected devices. Some parents out there may say, well, my child doesn't even have a phone yet, so this doesn't apply to them. That's not true.
Correct. Yeah, because you have to really think about how their information is being captured, and not only that, but perhaps they're using a device for homework help or for something like that.
Or a gaming console or playing video games.
The device, just because the device doesn't necessarily belong to them, doesn't necessarily mean that they're not being monitored or that they might be using it in a detrimental way and then trying to wipe their histories that you don't know about it. So yeah.
Okay, that's really great information. Okay, one thing too that I think is really interesting, I have one going into middle school, which we all know what happens in 6th grade, sort of the wheels fall off the bus for a short amount of time. It's a transition. It is a transition. But I think as everybody goes back to school, we want to manage this. And you've got some great apps for this, whether it's students and parents, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So a good, I think one thing that comes up a lot is rideshare, right? You suddenly, especially when you enter this middle school, high school time, you've got kids managing a whole bunch of different activities and things like that. And so kind of figuring out who's going to pick up whom from where, especially in Houston when everyone's driving everywhere all the time. There's a great app called Figure 8, and that app is essentially a rideshare app so that you don't have to be spending all your time texting other parents and things like that to figure out what is going on. Where is my child? Okay, it was Tuesday, the trip home took 20 minutes. It's Wednesday, the trip home is taking an hour. What's going on with that?
That's awesome too, because these days kids are so busy. I don't know how parents keep it straight. Cozy is another app that you say helps manage everyone's schedule.
Yeah, Cozy is great because it's just a general organization app. Let's say, maybe someone has to pick up Sally from gymnastics, but you forgot that dad has a happy hour that he has to go to on this particular Thursday. So it can help keep everyone's schedules all in one place. Another really handy feature about it that I like is that it can keep a grocery list, a running tally. So if your teenage son drinks all the milk and doesn't tell you about it, he can just add that to the grocery list, and then you don't have to worry about that being out when you go to make your favorite recipe at home.
I love that. Cozy. Okay, you also say beware of some apps not to go and download, right?
Yeah, there's kind of two categories of apps to be aware of for parents as kids go back to school. The first category is homework apps. It can seem really nice to, this homework app just allows me to take a photo of this math problem and upload it and crowdsource the answer. But you got to think about, number one, what if they're getting the wrong answer? Who's giving them the answer? user. It's not a personal tutor. And then number two, are you kind of cutting off at the legs your child's learning curve, really? Are they just learning how to use the technology to get the answer?
Exactly.
Instead of thinking critically?
It's sort of like borderline cheating, isn't it? Doing that?
Even if it's not cheating with the, you know, from a school perspective, just thinking about like, okay, I'm reinforcing that my child is going to go on this app in order to get the answer to their math problem rather than be resourceful about it. And then another thing that's good for parents to be aware of is live video apps. So in our day, it was, you know, being anonymous on chat rooms and stuff like that. Technology has come so far that now there are a lot of live video apps coming out where it's the best way to describe it is if you were FaceTiming with a stranger. So you can create a profile and, you know, similar to chat roulette or things like that, you can be connecting with users, but rather than it being profiles and things like that, you're actually connecting with them immediately on live video in real time. So on the one hand, that's exciting, you know, for a kid or for a teen to, you know, just explore. But what you need to keep in mind as a parent, you need to discern how do people become a user on this app. A particular app called Bermuda got in trouble because there was really no, there was, in terms of making a profile, you could be 40 and say that you were 16, and there was no way for them to check that.
A lot of catfishing.
You have to think a lot about security with these apps.
Nick, some great advice. Thanks so much for stopping by. We love having you.